I'm Dr. Al Stone, General Director of the American Gospel Project. Over 20 years ago, God burdened the hearts of the people of the Bible Baptist Church in St. Thomas, Ontario, where I pastored, to try and reach our nation with the gospel of Jesus Christ. And by God's grace, we were able to put a John and Romans in every home in Canada. What an amazing feat, unbelievable, an historical event. God then laid on our hearts to do something unusual. We know as American people that you are one of the most generous nations in the world. You have given all over this world to help people who are in desperate need. But sadly, I see very little give back. Well, I want you to know that Canada is not that way. And the Canadian Gospel Project and Bearing Precious Seed Canada are not that way. We want to say thank you to you for helping us reach our nation with the gospel. To be honest, we could never have finished in the time frame that we did without the help and support of American churches that not only gave, but put to hand putting John and Romans together for us, and some paying for the postage to get them to our homes. We want to say thank you by doing this. We want to produce and send back to the United States these John and Romans to put in every home in America and be part of the American Gospel Project. I want you to know that for 50 cents, one of these John and Romans can be produced and mailed to any home in America. 50 cents. Could you imagine for 50 cents reaching 3 people? There's an average of 3 people to a home in both of our nations. 3 people getting the gospel of Jesus Christ, being able to read it for themselves. Now I'll tell you this, one of the questions I'm most often asked is, what does that do for our church? What's that going to do for our ministry? Well, in Canada, we overcame that very quickly by saying that this was a collective agreement of churches to reach a nation. We don't worry about my church or his church or their church. We worried about our nation. We worried about our people and reaching all of them. One of the things that we note in Canada is the chant of Americans when they're standing behind their team or wanting to support their nation. It's USA. USA. It's not Ohio or Tennessee or West Virginia. It's collectively the USA. And I'm calling on the USA to join in reaching your nation with the gospel of Jesus Christ. Would you consider supporting this incredible venture, reaching America with the gospel for 50 cents? How many could you do? How much could your church do to reach your area, your state, your country with the gospel of Jesus Christ? Would you consider today supporting the American Gospel Project?